So let's say that you just spawn on the bagel server. To make the shuttle, what you're going to do, you're going to have 2 stacks of rods spawn right here. You grab those, throw them on your back. Then you're going to run over here. You have another stack of rods that spawns right here. Grab that. Oh, there's 2. Sorry. Grab 2 stacks of rods. You'll have some steel. I always leave on this map, I'll leave cargo 1 stack of steel. It spawns 2. You grab that too. And then I've already brought the cargo shuttle in, but you need to bring that in from space. You go over here, take this cargo shuttle console, drag it in the cargo shuttle. And this is on Wisden. I don't know how it is on other servers. Some other servers might not let you do this. As far as I know, Wisden's cool with this. You replace this shuttle console with the cargo shuttle console. The cargo shuttle console will only control the cargo shuttle. The shuttle console will let you make your own. So you put that there, bring the chair back, throw that down, and you're good. And then we'll go out here into space. Grab my grappling hook. And for bagel, I always build it off of right here. This gives the cargo shuttle, a lot of people aren't really good at flying the cargo shuttle for some reason. It gives them a little bit more leeway on coming into the station. And to start, I put down 4 rods. And then I go out 2 rods. And then I go back 2 more rods. This kind of makes this docking arm that I was talking about earlier. Sorry, I kind of built this over one too far. So I'm just going to cut these. Oops. Sorry, I got stuck there. And then we do the same on the other side. And then it will be 5. And this will complete the docking arm. And it gives you space for the power and stuff. And then you do 7. And the 7, you will do 7 times. So it'll take a stack and 19 metal rods to build the main body of the shuttle. That's 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then the cockpit will be 5, 5, and 3. And then for the metal grill, you go to the construction menu, you pick grill, and you do like so. It's easier to, you can kind of situate yourself where you can build 3 at a time, except for this headpiece. You got to do 2 at a time. You do 3 more. And then with the, oh wait, never mind. I was going to say with the, some maps with the steel, you'll have to make a computer console, but for this map, you don't. We already have one. So you drag that over here to this tile right here. And you just drag it. Takes a second. Anchor it. And then we will go get the power. So for the power, you go from right here. There is an airlock down here that exits to space. We're going in. Entrance to space. In a second, we'll drag this oxygen canister. That will be our air. Also, while you're coming through, you can check these closets. Sometimes they have loot. This map will always spawn a stack of steel here. Grab that if some titer hasn't taken it yet. Little flare gun. Get some light going. And then we go down here to the escape pods. So on almost every map, I loot these escape pods. You might see some people just drag these thrusters. I always deconstruct them. It is by far faster to just deconstruct them and take them, take them where you're going rather than just dragging them. And then as you could see, I also at the same time crowbarred the wall mount substation and the first APU. Oops. Screwdriver on the machine frame, duh. And you just stack the steel. Throw all this in your bag. Oops. Sorry, that was the admin panel. And then you also grab the APC. And again, depending on the server, they might not want you doing this. I think it's fine on Wisden. They don't seem to care. Then we'll go over here to the other shuttle. Or not shuttle, escape pod. Unanchor that one. Anchor it back. That's just faster than walking all the way around. And again, you crowbar. Crowbar again. Then you wire cut the wires out. Screwdriver it apart. And then we also need this last APU. The APUs are the hard power source. They can be replaced with like RTGs or generators you found on Rex, if you happen to find any. You see I ran out of bag space there. We'll throw that in my pocket. And I don't know, we don't really need that. We don't really need that. So grab the steel. Steel's important. You're going to need that to rebuild the machine frame. And we're good. And then we'll fly back over to where we're making this. Trying to think if there's anything else that's important here. No. Hopefully while you're walking through, of course, you don't get stabbed or something. It is maintenance. If you're goofy like me, nobody really messes with you, so. We'll grab this oxygen. The oxygen we hold down with the connector port, if you don't know that. It makes it where you can wrench it. And then if you're new to salvage, you can just right click, control click that off into space. It makes it easier to float with. This will end up going here. We grab our steel. And I start with the machine frames for the thrusters. So we're making 4. Starts with steel. You anchor it. And then you grab your... No, sorry. I forgot wires. Oh my god, and the station's falling apart. Here, 1 second. I swear I did this. Maybe I didn't. So for the admin pen, you can go down here, tricks, refill batteries. And we should get power back. So on Bagel for power, you're going to need... I've never seen that before. You're going to need at least a stack of each high voltage, medium voltage, and low voltage cables. We already have some here. Pretty lucky, actually. Not every time will you spawn with this crate. So we're going to grab some of each. Go back. And each of these will take one low voltage cable, and then it goes boards, and then either steel or modular machine parts. We'll do the machine parts, and then steel, and then to finish, you screwdriver the machine frames. Then you unanchor them. And on this map, because we're not going to go find a third escape pod, I start with 1 thruster facing back. That'll move you forward. 2 going to the sides. That will be your lateral movement. And then 1 up here at the front facing forward. That will be our retro thruster. Or, I don't know if it would be a retro thruster. Whatever makes you go backward. And then we'll do power. Power, all of these that I build always do the 2 shuttle APUs. Those start with steel. And then we go to our low voltage. Screwdriver. APU board. Screwdriver again. And then we do the substation. That starts with steel again. And then low voltage into medium voltage into high voltage cables. Screwdriver. The wall mount substation board. A small capacity power cell. And the machine parts. And then screwdriver to finish. And then we need the APC. Again, steel. These all start with steel. And then just the APC board. And then while we have our steel out, we're going to make a few stacks of tiles. You can put tiles under these grills. I haven't here. It doesn't really matter, I don't think. And then I do a tile here for the pilot's chair. And then depending on how many buddies you have in salvage, tiles here for chairs. You can also do one here. I opted to put the oxygen here. And then we go ahead and make the pilot chairs. One here, one here, one here. And let's say we have 4 salvagers, one here. I think this map spawns with 3. Bam. And then we will, I don't know, just throw the rest of these tiles down. It doesn't really matter. And then we have to do the wiring. So the wiring for, I think this is the same with engineering. I haven't really played engineering. But the wiring for this will be high voltage cables for your hard power here. They go over here to the substation. Medium voltage goes from the substation to the APC. And then low voltage comes from the APC, and this is what will actually give everything power. Oops. Sorry, if you put a tile here like that, you can't put cable under it. And then as you can see, we have a shuttle that is missing everything but a gyroscope. So we'll cut the cord here, go over to the pilot's seat. And then for a gyroscope, the easiest way that I have found to get one is off rip. You can't rotate to the sides, but you can still fly forward. Try not to hit anything here, because if you hit anything, you will spin out of control. That is not fun. The easiest way to fix that is to find something else to bump into to stop you. We'll go over here to this asteroid. And then hopefully the whole way up here you've been praying that you can find something. Or not find something. Specifically, we're looking for a gyroscope. Don't step on mines. That shit will kill you. Oh, we have some carps here. Pull out the gun. In salvage, the easiest way to take care of these, you just kind of bait them to the side. Just fly off in space. They take 2 shots. Recently, they've added the bounties you can do with salvage where you get teeth. You need 10 teeth. Got a mine there. Don't step on that. Grab some steel. Gold. You can grab that. Plasma. The windows will take 18 plasma for the front. We have 4 here. Usually the easiest way for that is to, I don't know, hope you get lucky. Some of the larger wrecks you pull in will have plasma. That makes it easy. Depending on how long it takes to get a gyroscope here, I might just cut. Second asteroid. Probably get lucky. Oh, we have a plasma crate here. There's our plasma for the windows. These crates will always take 3 PKA shots. We got our plasma. Still no gyroscope. Another thruster. We'll grab that. The shuttle takes 6, so usually I find it best to go ahead and throw this on the back here for our forward speed. This won't really balance you out that bad. Still no gyroscope. We'll check this last one, and if we don't find it there, I'll just cut. Sorry, start our floating off into space. Oh, we're still floating. I didn't grab anything. Oh, God. Okay, we're good. As you can see there, the grapple was off screen. The grapple will go infinite range. You can do it off screen. It just won't show the sprite. We'll go to this last one down here. If I don't find it here, I'll just cut to where I have one. Pretty much all you're doing is hopping asteroid to asteroid till you find one. You can also call in a like an asteroid from the salvage magnet. I don't think the shark minnow will get us. We've got another carp. Kill him. If you took a couple nibbles, you just stab yourself. So we've got 2 more thrusters. We just need 1 from that. Oh, there we go. Gyroscope. So we need this and the last thruster down here. And then we will look at how long that took. I can't really say I've timed myself doing this. I have on Plasma. Plasma, I think I have it down to like 15 minutes. That station gives you almost everything. I guess I'll show that. I kind of build it differently on that station, and some people don't know that that has its own shuttle yard, which is pretty nice. Grab a thruster. And this one will go on the front. Right here. And bam! We have the whole bare bones shuttle. So to check my runtime, or I can't really check it in OBS, can I? Oh no, I can. 16 minutes. 16 minutes, 45 seconds. So in 16 minutes, 45 seconds, we have a completely functional shuttle. It's got 6 thrusters, gyroscope, fly it anywhere. Go on expeditions, have fun with your friends. So I guess next I'll cut and show you how to go about doing this on Plasma.